Greetings, salutations, happy Friday. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Vintage Story. I have not logged in since we left last week. I spent a little bit of time immediately after stream. Ooh, there we go. We're here. And I did some things. I did do some things, some important things so that we could relax a little more this episode. And I may have slowed down the world clock in order to do them so it wouldn't affect our time passing. So we're only on May 10th still, which is good. Because I really don't want, like, we have months set to 12 days each. So I should have a little bit of leeway, things so that we could, in terms of working offline on stuff sometimes if needed. And, okay, I'm putting that up. I also want to take just 1 minute and there we go. Allow. Standard. Okay. I don't know what all that means. Keep session. Maybe? Okay, we will. I'm trying to get a chat overlay set up so that I am less better at seeing chat. That's words. Words are hard this morning. Okay. Oh, and I just grabbed the window wrong. Sorry, OBS. Is it gonna fuss at me? No, it's fine. Just, well, before anybody comes in here, let's see what I can. I do that, and that's good. And how do I want to see it. That's good. And then settings. Nope. I can't find the little additional setting. Sure. Event flow editor. No, that's not what I want. Sessions. It's good. Sources. I don't know how to edit the sources. Okay. Yep. Activate selected. Can I? Change settings on the little window. No. View. No idea. Okay, user error. We will, there's a way to make that. I'm using Source Stream Ninja, and there's a way to put the chat as an overlay on top of the game, as a clear overlay that I could even broadcast potentially, but for the most part, just so I can see would be fabulous. But the technology is beyond me. I have Luddite old person issues with where the heck is the menu that lets me turn on the options. Anyway, we're here. We're in Adventure Story. I did a thing. This is our original little house that we had. Just recognized this side, right? We were cooking things, doing stuff. What I have done, we had another doorway out here. I've gotten rid of it, and instead, I have connected us to the kitchen that we were planning. I did end up making this 7 blocks wide because for it to remain a kitchen for any length of time, it needs to be big enough to house food and cooking stations and whatnot. We still do have a basement, although I did make it match. So we have little stairs. We're going to work on fancying the stairs. This is all just the rammed earth still. But I made us like a little closet and a closet. So as we get more aged crates, they can just tuck in there. That's our hides. This is all of our soil and stuff and whatever. Good morning, Koala. How are you? And then this will be our cellar. Because it meets the requirements for a cellar. It is, I say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, a cellar can only be 7 by 7 by 7. And what we're going to do is, because we're still very early game, and actually this is the best thing to do, we're going to use grass hay blocks to be our door. Wow, that's dark. And you'll notice in the lower left of my screen, on my status HUD display, now we have a little icon that looks like a flat-topped house. Koala, setting home. So I think you have to type something like home set and then a bracket with the word home. Try something like that. And if you get it wrong, it should bark at you and give you it might be set home with the word home. And then to get home, you have to type /home and then open brackets home, like that. So you have to do, so any homes you make, it should tell you what the right format. I think the set home is old. And I think the set home is old. You might be able to type help homes or help home. And it'll give you a list of options, like how to set one. Yeah. Anyway, we are in a cellar down here, which means any food that we put in here has a much longer shelf life. And because hay blocks are so easy to break, we'll just use them as our door. Okay, I do want to add stairs to this so we don't have to hop up and down. And this is kind of block storage. And we have some stacked storage out here. And I have a to-do list for us. I want to... Oh, we have church. We did that. I might have thrown away the wrong to-do list. That's a feature. Where's my new vintage story to-do list? Who knows? It's Friday. Happy Friday. We are. That's the old one. Nope. No idea where my planning went. Whatever. We'll wing it. We are officially in the Copper Age. We have anvil. We need to make more molds. I have fired up some more crocks for us to put in our kitchen. Oh, I want to make a saw. Have we made a saw yet? I don't think we've made a saw. I think that's our to-do today. Right? Yes. I have a 1 ingot. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have a saw yet. Yeah, there's our peat. Nope, we need some coal. And let's make, and we can make a shelf for our Crocs. Just making sure I don't have a saw hidden in here somewhere. No. We have a cute table. We have more crates. We have some charcoal, so we need to do another round of charcoal. Probably another round of copper. And make a saw. What is in here? Seeds. Oh, and check on our garden. How does our garden grow? It's doing pretty good. I think I just watered it. Because this is single player, that would have been like right before I logged out, so it should still be good. Yep, 98, 96%. Our flax is good. The carrots are good. We're still in May. We have plenty of time to grow things. I also want to work on a little, like, stairway down to the garden since I moved this door. Now we go in and out the kitchen. Also, a door would be nice. We'll get to that. Saw first. Saw. Let's heat up this ingot. Make our saw. We only need one piece of coal. We light it. Nice. I guess I haven't made a saw mold. We could do that. So I have 4 ingot molds. We also are going to go out hunting. We need to make a prospecting pick, potentially, and go out hunting some tin. Just to see, because I don't think I've marked any yet on the map. We have lead. I have lead ore bits. We've marked a bunch of copper. Oh, I know what we want to do. We definitely want to go back over to the sandy area and mine some serious copper. I think that's one of the first things we want to do. Did you get it working, Koala? It should give you a little message that says something something home created when it works. Oh, we need to edit your... You're going to have to ask... we need to edit the JSON file, the configuration. No, it doesn't hate you. Panda had to edit hers too. You have to go into the vintage story in the mod config folder and edit and tell it to give you permission to have homes and the back button. Because by default, it's all deactivated. But we can figure that out later. Okay. Let me grab my tongs. So we can handle hot metal. And we need a hammer. We're going to shift right click and say... What did I say? A saw. Saw. And because I am very tired and still sipping my tea... We're going to autosmith. Thank you, Napster. Still very satisfying to handcraft our tools. The arthritis does not treat me very well. Okay, now we have a saw blade. And we run down to the water. Oh, we need to harvest our fish too. Chuck it in the water. Are you cool? No, I feel like you're still very hot. Yep. We'll wait till it stops bubbling this time. There we go. Woo! Want to grab our fish and our shells. Wow, it must have all the fishies. All the shells. We need, these are a great early game source of lime, which we'll need for leather making. And I think we already have a significant amount of leather that we should probably process. There it is. Saw blade on top of a stick. Gives us a saw. Woohoo! And now if we take some of our wood... My goodness, I don't know where that is. Downstairs, must be. I've been playing on my single player, so I don't know where anything is. Okay. Maple log, oak log. Let's get oak. Oh, you know what? For shelves, let's use the maple. You just give me a stack. Thanks, game. We'll do like this, and if you saw logs, you get boards, and oh, can we do a lot with boards. We'll get a stack, or my equivalent of a stack, which is 4 times vanilla. Just FYI. Mr. Phosphoric. Good morning. It is morning for me. Is it morning for you, friend? Okay. We have a saw. Let's make some shelves. So if we hit H, we can see all the recipes that are available to us. And I'm needing some shelves that we can just put some crocks on in our kitchen. And so maybe we'll do 4 to get us started. And I don't really know. I think we're probably going to end up building a little cooking area here. So maybe to the left of that is our storage. And I'll probably go up to the ceiling for that next one. And now I can take all of our little crocks and put them on the shelves. I kind of wish there was an auto refill of this. And it's late. Put a torch in my hand. Nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. Afternoon for you. Well, welcome. Are you a player of Vintage Story? That is what we're in today. One of my favorites. Okay, I think we've put bling up here. Yes. And I think what we want to do... I feel like we should make one more pickaxe before we run away and go off collecting some serious copper. And maybe a few more ingots. So like 5. And I haven't even made any splitter plugs yet. That's okay. And I do have nails and strips, but that gives us awkward copper. I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's no roof and ceiling in your house. You are correct. There is none. Well, there's over part of it. Yeah, the main part. The starter part. We're still in starter days. Like, it's May 10th. I think we've been in game maybe 5 days, 6 days, something like that. So yes, we are absolutely early in the process. So we're gonna put our crucible in there, and if we put, how many is that? Oh nope, that's no good. Nope. 6 ingots worth? I think that's fine. That's 4 and a pickaxe and maybe another hammer just to have. It's probably a good idea. Okay, let's do that. And let me grab... I put Pete somewhere smart. There we go. We'll start heating this up with a little peat. And a little lighting. Oop. Don't let the housing inspector to the site. So true. We wouldn't want to lose our occupational license, I guess. That would be terrible. You know, I should move one. Maybe let's move one of these torches down into the new kitchen so it's not quite so pitch black. Also, I feel like my accessibility... No, it's on. Maybe let's just turn it up a tiny bit for nighttime. Well, it seems very bright. I don't want it to be like bright. Wait a minute, let's try that. Maybe compromise. Yeah, darky, moonlighty stuff. It should look dark outside the window, right? We are playing heavily modded. I still have not put the link. I have made the Google Doc with all of the what my settings are and what the mods are. I have not added the link to the description yet. It's on my to-do list. Okay, let's that's doing a thing. Let me grab... We definitely need to do another charcoal pit run. How much wood do we have? I feel like we have plenty of wood to do that. Let's get that started. Because I did a little bit of wood gathering. Let's see how far this all gets us. Do. We have more. No, but we're pretty close. Go to your home. So only like a handful of logs more. Which we easily should have. Checking on the copper. You're good. You're at 900. Let's go ahead and stick 8. I know that's too many, but I would rather it melt than not. And let me grab some more logs from down here in the pitch black. Pitch black basement. Dangerous. I think we could probably do that whole stack and that should be plenty. Plenty. There we go. Beautiful. And some left over to work with. Okay, so... No, don't take it away. Jeez. Misclick. There we go. We'll start a little fire on top. Got some smoke action. Black smoke means it's working. Charcoal pit warming up. Beautiful. It's doing a thing. How's our copper? Well on its way. Perfect. Let's grab our magic tongs. 6 pieces. We're going to do 6 ingots, a pickaxe, and another hammer. Because we can. I'm going to get these out of our way. And hopefully, you know what, let's try to put them somewhere I will not walk on them. As difficult as that may sound. Put the hammer away. Nope 20. Is this the new pre-release? It is not. We are in 1.20.12 because I am heavily modded. Like 45 or 50 mods. And if you are in any way, shape, or familiar with Vintage Story, we always know it's a good idea to wait. until mods have updated to a released version before we update our worlds. Right? You know what? We don't need this anymore. At least not right now. We can set you down there. Charcoal pit's doing a charcoal thing. And our copper should be ready any second. Story of my life, waiting on copper. Oh, and this is our temporary cellar, which we can now relocate y'all into. How's our fish doing? 2 days, 3 days? Let's, if I would have an empty offhand, I think I can pick that up from here. Yes. Let's take this down into the actual cellar. And can I carry a torch? No. It's just going to be dark for a second. Hold, please. Let me throw a torch on the wall so we can all see. And what I really would like to do is put this in this first spot. We have the carry-on mod, in case that was unclear. Okay, and we see fish. I don't think it affects fish as well as vegetables. Are we in? We are in a cellar. There we go, it updated. We should probably, now that we have a saw, we should make a smoker and smoke our fish. That would be a good idea. Hey, Baldor, like you do. I'm not gonna leave a torch in here. Doopy-doopy-doo. Okay, and you should be done. You are. And I didn't have my tongs in my hand. That happens. Okay. Pickaxe. Because we're going to go mining. And ingots so that we can make more things. Like chisels and prospecting. I really would like to make a prospecting pick. And another hammer, just so we have it. Beautiful. Now y'all can go back on your rack. Awesome. Copper can go back. Okay, other things we can make with boards. A door. Let's do that. Despite its fabulously attractive maple color. In fact, I think we need 2. Should we make them out of oak? How bad does the maple look? I know it's very yellowy. Ah, it's not terrible. A door is a door, right? We'll deal with design and color later. Very good, very good. I do have Dana's tweaks in here as well, so our doors will automatically open and close. I'm sorry, they will automatically close. Not open. We have to click them open, but they will shut behind us. Which can be very annoying in a garden. But, and over time, may be a little bit. Oh, nope, give me that back. Okay, the peat goes away, the copper goes away. I don't think we need to take rammed earth with us on an adventure. We do need to cook some food to take with us, so let me set our saw down. See what storage I have available. Boards can go in there. Logs can just be stacked. Pete lives in this. We have a pathetic. Our knife is almost out, but we can fix that on the road. And we're not actively building or anything right now, so our rammed earth can probably. In fact, let's go ahead and put these aged crates in the basement for storage. Since we made a happy little cubby for them. we can use them to store stuff. But we want all the coppers. So let's go mining first. After we make food. So our fire is still hot. And our food is down here in the basement. We'll just make a pot to take with us. And I believe we can cut up some fish and take it with it and use it as well. So maybe mushrooms. And onions, since we have 6 of them. I think that'll be better than porridge to do a fish stew. I believe. Now, if we use a knife with our fishes, we get fillets. Oh, that's plenty. Oh, and we also get some ovulated fish eggs. I'm going to eat the non-raw ones. Caviar. Or the non-ovulated ones. And the ovulated ones I'm actually going to chuck back in here. Ta-da! This is our little collection of shells for limestone later. Thank you, Primitive Survival Mod. Cut up these last 2. Now I think I can't remember if you can use the fillets in a cooking pot or if I need to smash them with a hammer into the other things. Yeah, no, okay. We can use them. So if we did fish stew with red wine cap and onion topping. That sounds delicious. Right? Is our fire still hot? Yes, it is. Beautiful. So let's cook that up. We're just going to take the cooking pot and a bowl with us. And I will close this up. And maybe grab 1 rammed earth to fill that hole. Yes. And not forget to put our door back on our cellar. Oh, I've got to put our fish back. All of it. And I didn't even throw that into the water. What the heck? Here we go. Sunlight is the enemy of your food preservation. I just watched a lovely, really lovely video by, oh, what is his name? It's like Unreal Inspector. It's like 2 words. You like how I keep going through the window for this? I can't, because I moved the door, I'm still confused about where things are. Oh, we should probably take some ladders with us. We're just going for surface copper. So it shouldn't be too crazy. And we are definitely going to need to eat some of this before we leave. Fish stew, onions and mushrooms. That actually sounds very good. Very, very good. And it's early in the morning. It's perfect time to leave. Let's grab our second pickaxe. Just in case we need it. Make the hammer. Put it on the tool rack as a backup. I feel rich. 4 copper ingots. So rich! I don't know what to do with myself. I mean, for 5 days and 6 days in game, we're doing pretty good. I don't know. I guess, do we start on May 1st? We might have been in game 11 days, so it's about to tick over into June. Months are 12 days long for us streaming, because I would like time to do stuff. Oh, this is gonna be I think this is gonna be a nice meal. Let's see. Oh, that's great. That'll do us for our adventuring. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but no. Nope, we're good. I'm hoping to maybe scavenge some more flax. And we go map check around the water to the left. And I think I've marked a couple of these as being enormous. Yeah, this one. Like, that should be a good haul. And there's another one over here that was huge, too. That one. So we're going to try to head to those. It's a little bit of a jaunt, but I think worth it. How's our charcoal pit? 12 hours. Awesome. Off we go. Around the river and through the woods, as it were. Yes, I'm running. Because I'm like that. Whoa. Avoiding caves left and right. Daylight's wasting. Right? And then I think we need to head this way. What are these? Cranberry? We have a good selection of bushes. Let's take some snacks. Road snacks. Dun, dun. Are you also a cranberry? You are. God, there's wine, there's cranberry juice, there's all kinds of things now that we have a saw. It's so amazing how metalworking changes everything you can do in game. I wonder if our bear friend is still hanging out here. Now here's a bunch of copper, but I'm holding out for hoping that the big deposits we found represent big deposits underground. Just looking for more crops while we're out and about. Enjoying the vintage story music. Hi, chicken. What's up? It's a beautiful day. Knock on wood, I think we're in... Oh, we're in an uncommon rain area over here. Which is fine. That makes sense with the kind of deserty vibe we've got. Okay, now, we found a bunch along here. Well, let's say we'll grab these on the way back. I don't really want to get involved with the boiling water pits. And instead, let's go right for Mr. Huge Copper Marker. Which I'm sure is this one. Nice. Down we go. Wow, it's right under the surface, which is both cool and super annoying. Because gravel. That's okay. Who doesn't need to sift some gravel? I wonder if that's why it was a large deposit. It's because it was so close to the surface. And what is it? It's poor. Ah, that's sad. Is that even worth our durability? I'm gonna say yes. But let's do this. Let's leave that exposed and let's check out the ones nearby. Since it's rampant through here. And we might get lucky and get, like, at least medium, I think, would be ideal. Koala says you're loving it now, you're more understanding of it. It does take a little getting used to. It is not that other block game. It's just not. It has so much more depth. Okay, you can't be too far down. What are you? Poor again. I'm sensing a theme here. We'll keep this marked. Let's move a little further away and check one of these. Which I always leave 1 copper so that we have the marker. What are we? Medium. That's better. Let's do that. Yay, thank you. And quartz, which I can't mine. That's okay. And this one's steep enough I don't have to worry about the sand. Surface copper for the win. Really? That's all you're going to give me? Or you're going to be buried in quartz, probably. Oh! Ow! Okay, that left a mark. Yeah, I see you falling down on me. Jeez. Was that it? I think that was it. A whopping, like, how even? 8 pieces? Huh. Moving on. You can believe you can spawn up to 12 blocks underground from the surface ore. That makes perfect sense. So it might be under that quartz layer, where here's more medium. This might be part of that same deposit since we're only a few blocks away. We'll try to keep my digging shallow so I don't knock the gravel on top of our heads. Oh yeah, this is better. I'm just hoping for, like, you know, 64 or so would be great. Oh my god, this quartz is really making it interesting. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, that's not bad. A good start. Oop. God. It's gonna be the story of my life, I can tell. Okay, that's a good little section. Let's head out to this next. I want to go where I have just marked little caves that you can just hop in, and they had at least medium quality. Like they were super close to the surface. Because it's so easy to spot stuff out here. Like there's this one. I would dig. What are you? Poor quality. Ah. Give me that one. Not worth it. Moving on. Let's go down to that one that has... Oh, we should check and see what our trader has. This is where I'm headed. So trader first. I do this every time. Come down this sheer cliff. Doobie-doobie-doo. Yes, we have gone through those ruins. You have a bear, a snake, and a rabbit in your little dug trap hole. You have a bear. Koala, stab the bear in the face with a spear. Make a spear. Or a couple spears. But you might need to build up the walls of your trap. Because it can reach, I think it can reach like 4 blocks high. Hi, Optal. What do you have today? Oh, you're a luxuries trader. We need to do some sifting and get some peridot and emerald to sell to him. He does have the forlorn helmet. Some blue glass. That's exciting. And a resonator. I'm counting on finding a resonator while we're out and about, but thanks, buddy. Glad to check in. It's been a few days. Okay, this one. Yeah, I just ran in here and was like, oh, look, copper. Oh, it's poor. Rude. Well, it's here. And I have 2 picks. And I didn't have to dig it out of the ground, so let's take it. Keep the bear as a pet, says Nope 20. I think my response to that is nope. Make sure I pick that up. I have a little bit of flint and sandstone, but I think I'm going to leave you. Okay, let's change the color of this to be black. That tells me I've done a thing. So if I run across it again and be like, did I mark this? Do I know what this is? My answer will be clear. There is another little... How did I even jump? I jumped in all these holes. Medium, that's great. Surface copper run. And I'm hoping kind of while we're out here, maybe I need to do a better job looking at the ground and see if we can find some tin. Or bismuth and zinc. I do love bismuth bronze just because it's so pretty. Who doesn't want a bear as a pet? You know, you're not wrong. The bears are fuzzy and cute. A little grumpy, but overall fuzzy and cute. Look at another copper. Yeah, poor. Oh well. I'll take it. We're out here. It feels bad just to pass it by and not dig it up. Despite it being not fabulous. Okay, let's go find this other... So we got this one. Nope. Let me go check this one. Can't believe I didn't pay attention to the quality when I marked these. The quality. Are you in here? Yes. Medium. That's good. I don't feel like this is the one I marked, though. We're so far away. So we'll go... Oh, maybe this is the back side of it? Who knows? Well, it might be. Miney, miney, miney. Mine, mine, mine. Wish I could get my, I just installed, the name escapes me, Social Stream Ninja, in the hopes that I could get chat overlay on top of the game. I might have to just experiment with that off camera above my head. Whoop! I knew that was going to be a mistake. So rude with the freaking cave-ins. Please. Okay. There we go. Oh. And 1, 2, out we go. Nice. Okay, so 80 Mediums, 39 pores. Not terrible. I feel like there's another hole over here, though. Yes. Right here. I really came down here, huh? Good job, Winnie. I think I was looking for ruins. I was like, oh, there's copper. Let's put that back in the hotbar. So y'all can see. Everything escaped? Oh no. Oh no, your hole wasn't deep enough, my dear. Their animals are very talented at hopping out of holes in this game. That's okay, they'll be back. And that's good. Like if a bunny gets trapped, like you bait the trap for a bunny, and then if a bunny gets trapped, the predators will come for the bunnies, right? Well, there is more copper. All the copper in the ceiling, of course. We'll have to run down and get it. What's the worst that could happen? Would actually like to be further down. There we go. So I can kind of stair step my way. Did we find anything down here? I don't think so. No. What about this way? Oh yeah, we came down and there was like water, but no. I would have marked a ruin, I think. I think that way. No. Okay, I don't want to lose the copper. Derp. Focus, Winnie. Get the things. Get all the things. Do 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 do. This is not a bad spawn here. Give me all that. Let's do a little... Come up here. Come to me. Is that it? I think that's it. We'll check down a block or two. Maybe up a block or two. Nope, I think that's it. Okay. Yay, copper. Crack sandstone. Wall the sand. We'll call that one done. Did I mark any more as having a lot? Yeah, right north of me. Too bad we haven't found any rich, but I think that's rare on the surface. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you my marker? Yes. Medium. Perfect. A little bit close to the top. That's okay. Ah, yes. The joys of harvesting ore in Vintage Story with your early game copper. And I have settings turned up. I have our durability at double, I believe. And I have our speed of the tools doubled. Because I think it's... If I were going to do a lot of resource collection off stream, that would be different. But I'm not. Like, we're going to do it all together. Most of it together. So, I would like it to go a little more lickety-split. You know what we should do is come down from the top, I think. Since we know that this node kind of goes along there. Let's go up and do this. Nothing like having to dig out gravel to get at your copper. You find it to be calming. But yeah, it can be slow without the settings. Yeah, I think it's like the other block game. I play almost exclusively modded Minecraft. And so I don't play without a vein miner or tools that are the equivalent. And while I did play my first couple of rounds of Vintage Story on vanilla survival settings, and it was super fun, for streaming purposes, I was like, okay, I'm ready now. That's many survival games. I'm very grateful that there is such an incredible modding community, and that the game itself, particularly Vintage Story, is so supportive of play the game the way you want to. Like the settings, your ability to change the settings is pretty amazing. I feel like that's a place where that's Flint. That other block game has maybe not kept up, but part of that might be that the modding community is so huge there, and that really allows you to do whatever you want. So they might not feel compelled. Because remember when you used to be able to like tweak your world gen incredibly deeply? I miss that. Now I feel like it's like you can make a single biome world, but you can't do the same kind of tweaking that you could back like pre Caves and Cliffs update, I think is what I'm saying. Okay, I think that one is mined out. Let's look next to us. Oh, we got a crystallized chunk. Nice. Here we go, back into the gravel again. Yes, only one block down. What are we? Medium. Perfect. I may have the ores turned up to 300%. I'm just saying. Just so we don't have to hunt and peck for things. We'll still have the fun of prospecting. Like to find things like tin and cassiterite. Oh, I'm hungry. Oops, sorry. Made this tasty meal and we haven't eaten it yet. Yeah. Let's have our fish stew. Yummy. Let's eat 2 servings. Mining is hard work. Excellent. Give me all the copper. I feel like this episode and the previous episode, like previous episode I was running around the same environment picking up copper off the surface like a madwoman. Nope says if you're not careful with Vintage Story you can easily sink 80 hours into a world. Oh my god. Okay, my single player has 70 hours and I have not yet, I've collected iron, but I have not yet actually cooked any. I'm just enjoying it. Like I've been focused on building. I'm only in my first, like I just hit the end of the first year. Like I'm back in May. And I had months set to 12 days per month, which was nice. Because that gave me time to build and do. Nope, that did not reset that. Can you change colors, please? Thank you. Let's see what this one is. But I hear you on... Given that I have tens of thousands of hours in the other block game, I suspected that Vintage Story would also capture my attention for quite some time. I just love the coziness of it. I really do. I think it does such a great job immersing you in the activities, like no matter what they are. Like getting to the point where you can mine is a journey. You haven't gotten to steal in single player? No, I haven't either. Yeah, iron is a great tier. Like I have yet to feel compelled to go to steel. But I also haven't, you know, I maybe have a couple hundred hours. You know, I don't have thousands of hours of Vintage Story yet. And I think my goal in this series is for us to get to steel. That's kind of where I would like to do all the things. Like I would like to make cheese, and I would like to do tailoring and dyeing, and I would like to, because I don't necessarily get to those in a single player, and I'm hoping that having people to talk to and hang out with while I'm playing is going to encourage me to keep going with the world. Not that I'm ever bored, but I love the start. I really like the starting bit of Vintage Story. Like the spawning into a world and trying not to die. I actually have been experimenting with... Oh, this is poor. It's okay. I've been experimenting with a snowy start. Like a glacial world. Starting in the coldest biome. And I think I'm too heavily modded because it was pretty easy. I need to probably get rid of primitive survival and try it that way, and maybe get rid of better ruins. I don't know though. Like I feel like all the Arctic supplies I ran across were vanilla. Yeah, other people around makes it so much better. I totally agree. I have spent like a whole 15 minutes on the official server. But spawn is so picked over that it was not really... Like I ended up going 3,000 or 4,000 blocks away from spawn, and without the ability to respawn, I'm too afraid to do anything. Which just does not... That's not like a great experience. Where is this one? Medium, good. Oh, but it's right under the dirt. Okay, let's dig out the gravel. Come on, little shovel. If this weren't medium, we would not take the time to do this. But I think we're going to be in great shape on copper. I will now feel comfortable making all the things. Like I need to make chests, we need to make nails and strips. A ton of nails and strips because I'd like to get our storage set. Hammers and saws so we can get a roof on our house, as you so kindly pointed out. Good job, chat. Yeah, I do find the Vintage Story single player experience super fun. I also have a gang of friends that we tend to hang out in Discord in the evenings and play our games together, so that makes it less lonely. Still not the same as playing on a server together. There's nothing better than that. I think our shovel might be not long for this world. Oh good, this is medium. Oh, and it's a nice big node. Please go down and not up, so I don't have to fight gravel. Copper. Coppa coppa. Yeah, this is ridiculous amounts of copper. I don't even want to look at our stack. What is it? 250. We have started a new stack of medium native copper. I think we might have copper for life and never have to go down to an actual mid-range copper node. Yay for lots of ores spawning. Yes, so Koala, if you didn't know, the little metal bits on the surface, you just dig right underneath them once you have the tools to do so. How dark is it? It's dark. Okay, I think, let's call that a success. Is that a trader? That's a tree. I have learned, finally, how to spot pine trees that I think are traders. Where is our trader? He's right there, so there's probably one south? There are ruins down here. What do we bet that's a trader? No. I was just wanting to check out our other local ones if I could see them while we're out and about. If you're in the woods, it's going to be hard to see you. Or so due south of you would be... I think that's part of that ruins. I don't see any little rectangles of traderness. No. We're studying though. I think. And it surprises me we haven't found one over here yet either. Have I just walked by them? That is also entirely possible. There might be one near this ruin. Maybe we should go south around the lake and see if we see another one. Oh, like that's probably traders. Or a cool ruin of some kind. Let's X mark that. Oop. Look here. And let's go. Might as well use our night to journey this way. Doopy-doo. Running along. It is a pretty evening. Rift activity is calm. It's beautiful. I do have temporal rifts. I am going to need more later. Okay, that's fair. You're not wrong. Oh, we have resin there. I've got to mark resin. I don't have I have a delicious bug in my single player world, probably from the Resin on All Sides mod, where all of the pine trees that I planted, like so I could harvest them, have 2 resin spots on every single tree, which is crazy. I have like 500 resin in my single player. Because that was a 1.19, like it was some mod conflict bug thing that I still don't know what the source of it was. We're going to go up over the hill. Not through the woods, because they're a little tough to navigate. We'll see what kind of... What do we have? Rye? Give me some seeds. Rye is good because you can plant it super early in the spring. And it makes a lot. Hi, bunny. It makes a lot of grain. And we can use it to supplement feeding our animals. Ooh, hole in the ground. Anything fun down here? Maybe? Bueller? You never know. I'm always looking for ruins. My mission in life is to find cool ruins to raid, because we have the Better Ruins mod and I have loot Better loot as well. So the ruins get really OP, mostly because I'm interested in the decorating stuff. Koala says, will do. Oh, no, that's some... I've got the Plains and Valleys and Plateaus and Fields mod because they're made by the same mod developer. And they usually play pretty well together. What have we got? I can't really... Hold on, I'm going to turn off our torch because sometimes the torch smoke makes it hard to see. Don't see a trader cart down in that valley, do we? Nope, I don't think so. Still in the sandstone of it all. Let's cut through here. Flint. Also looking for seeds and crops as well while I'm out here poking around at night. Oh, mark that copper. Doop-a-doo. Oh god, see, I can't keep in a straight line. I need to... We've gone way... I went super south instead of super east. Let's check out these... Sorry, Fox. Look out. Let's check out these ruins. Oh, no, this is a... Is this a maple? You are a maple. Crimson maple branchy leaves. Is that like... Can I get a crimson maple seed? Or is that just a rare... like... manifestation of the maple? Like at this time of year. Crimson maple seed. Oh my god. That's a thing. How do I not know this? Give me another seed. I promise I won't break too many of your branches. Maybe. No? Really? We need you. Still only the one. Do you only give one? Come on, I have more tree seeds turned on. Ah, 2. We got 2. Okay, I'll leave it. Nice. Okay. Maybe that's what these are, the crimson maples. What do we got? Funeral bell. I don't think we'll be eating those anytime soon. But are the jack-o'-lanterns poisonous? I can't remember. They are. Thanks, game. Get rid of you. I guess the reds must be the maple trees. Maybe? Sorry, no, it's freaking dark. Let's try this. Is it a maple tree? It is. Okay. I thought it was ruins. My bad. That does look like... I sometimes get the sand confused. I guess let's grow carrots. I'd like more cabbage. But those don't... You can only find seeds. You can't find... They don't grow wild up here, as far as I'm aware. And how did you do in your vintage story? We just wandered through the desert at night. Or the gravelly pine forest. Probably missing a whole bunch of resin spots. Oh, puppy. We'll let them sleep. More puppies. What's up, guys? Mm-hmm. Oh, some tool. Don't know that I'll need this, but let's mark it as, like, grassy. I think we have plenty near our casa. Oh, here we go. A little bit of resin. And let's do our little resin dot. And if there are any more, these are such wonderful biomes for actually being able to see the resin. She says, looking at night like a idiot. Oh, look. A pine tree hollow. What do you have in you? Bald cypress seed. That's cool. Turnip seeds. Amaranth. Oh my god. Peanut. Okay. We need you. Because we're going to use you as a trunk so we can carry stuff. Because I have a feeling. There you are. Yes, you're full of stuff. That's great. Peanuts. How are they? Okay, they really have to grow in the summer. Amaranth also. Rye has good cold resistance. Okay, what else fell that I need to pick up? Nothing? Nothing? I'm sorry, Birch. Nobody likes you. And you can hold, like, weird one-off stuff. Like the whole stack of copper. And our red maple seeds. And the surface copper bits. Nice. Oh, and if I would take my torch out of my hand, I could pick you up. There we go. Log on the back. That's freaking great. Oh, I love the carry-on mod. So good. Okay, 2:40 a.m. I like them as decoration around. Like, I use them out in the garden to hold seeds and gardeny stuff, like flowers and greenery, miscellaneous greenery. I just love them. Still looking for resin and not having a whole lot of luck. Do I have bees yet? No, I do not. I am on the... I think we have marked... I may have marked one. No, I haven't even marked any. Oh no, I have. There are bees over here, so we know where they are. We should do that, actually. We have the technology to do that. I'll make a couple of skeps, and we can run back over there. I'm so slow because I'm looking for resin. Because the resin hunt is real. Maybe we'll get lucky. I planted a couple of pine trees as a test, and we got nothing. But, you know. Apparently they fixed the bug. Rude. I should get that going. They could take some time. You are absolutely correct. Bees are very... Aha! I guess over time, our resin collecting... I'll find more every time we run through this neighborhood. I'll mark some. Oh, like here's some. Sometimes you just have to get lucky. Could probably just use R. Like, I know what orange dot. That's the only thing I use for orange dot is resin. Okay, moving on. We're gonna hustle. Because today, oh, here's another hollow. I think this one will just raid. Sunflower seeds. Oh my god, is that a temporal gear? What the heck? I told you our loot was turned up to 11. Is that it? I'm gonna mark this and say it's a hollow, so I can come back and get it if I feel like I need it. I don't feel compelled right now because we have a lot of stuff we need to do. But that was lucky. I've only found 2 of them in my single player. Why talk about my single player so much, but you know, I love that world. Maybe we'll take a visit to it one day. Go see what we aspire to. Oh, look, more resin on the way. Perfect. I see you hiding under that moss layer. Can I reach you? Okay. And we were seeing if this X was a traitor because it looked weird on the map. Or if it was just something, I just passed it. It's a tree. Are you kidding me, game? Or it's this grassy line. I bet it's this grassy line. It's this grass patch. Well, once again, Winnie was fooled by a frickin' grass. What are you? Medium. Good. Oh, except I have to dig, right? Because we have sand and gravel. Nice. Whoop. Last one. So close to home, too, which is hilarious to me. And there went the shovel. Okay, bees for sure. Because that's worth running over and doing. We'll empty our pockets. Maybe get a bunch of copper cooked up. Okay. Surely you don't go too far this way, do you? No. Don't call me Shirley. There we go. Diggy dig. Don't forget the flowers. Ah! Yes, yes, yes. That's so funny. I always forget them. And that's out in a very deserty part, which is lacking in flowers. So we'll grab some from the fields as we run home. Because I think I have a smidge of inventory space left. Okay, did all that get in my pocket? Except for the sand. We'll take you. Oh, there's more right here. But I'm going to make you black. We got you. Yeah, if we run around the lake, we should find a bunch of flowers. I have room for 2. What's in our... Can I double up on some of this? Yes, like you can go in there. Yeah, I knew we had a couple of identical seeds. And we can probably toss our flint knife. If I put a block of dirt down, I can say, thanks, flint knife. Okay. And I can't believe we found a temporal gear in a tree. That's a first. Whoop. Hi, butterfly. Flowers. Now what's funny is I'm going to harvest these, but the red ones I'm going to keep for myself. Because red lupine is really pretty in vases. Oh, and here's some dwarf fuzz is great. That's good bee flowers because they're cute. And I think fuse, I think it's called fuse, not fuzz, but whatever. Like a light bulb fuse. And it's just hiding in here, kind of blending in with the grass. Okay, for science, is the knife quicker? It is much quicker. Free knife. Thanks for the instant flower harvester. Doobie-doo. Oh. Red clay, we'll mark that. Why, yes, I do have auto map markers in here as well. We'll take the grass too. That's probably good. I know that we need like at least a stack, like 60, whatever, for them to be really happy. The bees are going to be very happy. Oh, good. See, it's like the little adventure music just in time. Oh, what are those? Cornflowers. I just need those. Do I have room? Not really. It's fine. So now we got the tree hollow. I use the tree hollows to store all the frickin' flowers that I pick up. Oh, hello, dear. There we go. What else do we have? Got a little catmint. Am I out? That's it. Okay, those are the 5 flowers I can pick up right now. Good to know. Oops. Ugh. What berries are you? White currant. Oh, that's cool. No room at the end. Oh, we're gonna mark this. More soil. You're more fuse. Blue clay. We'll come back here. That's good. Okay. Let's go. More white currant. Okay, I need to remember down around the lake is more currant. And chickens. Chickens! And maybe more resin hiding back in here. Well, there are mushrooms. And copper. And red clay. What? I have a feeling we're going to go for a swim here. See what I said about not worrying about cattails? We're just down around the corner from this. That's always... Hi, fish. And more white currants. Okay. The lake has white currant fishes. Oh, this is our trader, isn't it? Oh, no. New trader. Who dis? Nice. See, I never would have seen that. The glass top roofs. I have the better traders mod. Also grab fences to keep raccoons out. You had problems with those in the past. Yes. Absolutely. When it comes to once we have bees. Rustling. Oh, commodities. That's good. Nails and strips. We can buy resin from you, dude. And linen. An alum. Okay, you're gonna be important later if we don't find enough stuff. Thanks, friend. Let's, I'm gonna eat the small stack of berries. And look for our house. Up and over this little ridge. Bunnies, chickens. Cornflowers are such great. Great vase flowers. Home at last! Oh good, all our trees grew up. I need to come to cut them down. The tree forest is real. I just wanted logs. Just wanted logs. Oh, we have cornflowers right outside our door. Of course we do. Of course we do. Nice. How am I doing on time? Oh, we're good. I still have almost an hour left. Okay, let's take our happy little tree log and put him out here. And you can now be flower storage for ones I want to keep. Not necessarily ones we want to take to the bee places. And let me get that. And I guess you can hold seeds right now too. Although I think I have seeds somewhere in here. No, but you can hold sand and gravel. And do I have pine logs down here? I'm not sure I do. Oak, maple, blue clay, no. Do I have an empty one that we could put pine in? Why, yes, we do. That one right there. And then I think all of our ores are in our main room. Oh my. There's no room. There we go. We'll keep our little pretty crystals out. And I want to grow some red maples. Flowers, seeds. Where have I put? Oh, you're in here. And I have orange lupine in here. Of course I do. Okay, you need to go in there. What else is in here? We need chests. Let's make some chests. God. Okay, but scamp is first. And do I have... And I think I can set a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. No, I want to set you down, not... There we go. We can set seeds down. I can stack sandstone. For now. Oh, you know what? Let's just put this in a crate. I'm derp. Now that I've put out those other 4. Kirk! What's up? Happy 4th of July! Oh, we're back in Vintage Story this morning. Which I'm very excited about. I was missing working on this world. Okay. Clay. For a skep. Or 2. And where are you? Red, blue is what we have. A lot of. Let's do 2 because we're greedy. And we'll be sure to come back with, I'm going to put, should we put grass? That's fine. Take the leaves, take the berries, take the scap. Go plant the trees real quick. Blue clay. These can go back wherever I had them in here, maybe? Yep. The red maples, I just want to plant them out here, like maybe near the garden, so we can get seeds. So they can be like garden-y trees for a second, because we're not going to build right there, as far as I'm aware. Cattails are 81 hours. We're like 4 days from cattails. Okay, we have empty skeps. Let's get... I'm gonna make, what do the... I want fence just to put them on. 2 boards, 2 sticks. Where has Winnie put her boards? There we go. Oh, that's gates. God. That's fine. Gates are fine. We don't need much. Keep those. You know what? Gates can be window toppings for now. And we'll take our 2 skeps and let's go over to the bees. And put these down and hopefully get them to swarmy swarm. So back we go. Because I have not found... I mean, there might be some over here. I just haven't found any. And we know for a fact there are bees at this bizarre giant spawny thing. Now, only problem is... I had issues... in my single player with the bees recognizing the flowers. Because this is that giant tree. You know, I think I have a... Where did we spawn? We spawned over here. Somewhere. I feel like... I'm just testing. Where does that put us? Yes! Aha! So we can teleport to spawn, and it's much closer. I did that so we can get to our trader pretty fast. Nice. It is this way, right? Yeah. Save us time on stream. Happy 4th. We're gonna, Physics and I are gonna cook out hot dogs and hamburgers and watch movies. And then I'll be back later, of course, for the stream tonight. Oh, here we go. Wow, it's so much closer to the village than I thought. Okay, so there are like 3 bees nests here. I'm just really hoping that they can register flowers. So that says 12 flowers. Did I bring ladders? I did. We're gonna be very careful. Oh, reishi. We'll take those. I just want to look at them. Because I think we have more than one. Yeah, population size poor. There's shiitake and reishi mushrooms in here. That's fantastic. Shiitake. And you don't see any flowers. Which is weird. We're stealing all your mushrooms, game. But this one sees flowers. So I think it's close enough to the ground. I think it sees the lily pads. I may have to fill in this pond with dirt. And its population size is big enough to spread to a skep or 2, I'm hoping. King Bolette. So I think we're going to sacrifice this beautiful pond. Hornwort. Oh, I can't collect that. That's cute. And instead put down some of our flowers here. And hope that they can see them. I hope I heap. You think it's 7 blocks in all directions? Okay. Hey, Deimos, how's it going? Good to see you again, friend. We are getting bees. Yeah, so I'm hoping if I do this, that kind of brings it up, because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I really think we would get more if I raised up the ground around the tree. Like how many flowers does it see now? It takes a hot minute to update. But let's try it. And be sure to, I guess let's put the skeps really close. And see. Right? Can I stick you there? I can. Large population. Please register these flowers. Can I cheese some flowers over here? Maybe 2? How close is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you care if they're in the air? I don't want to block the ones. Who knows? Oh, it does take a couple of hours. Okay. So let's hope that cheesily placing flowers within 7 blocks will help it. I don't want to actually cover any flowers. Like, I don't want to break its line of sight to flowers that may already have acknowledged. That, I mean, it won't be fast, but we're still early days, right? We're just at the end of May. Please see all these. We'll do this for good measure, although I don't think it's close enough. Or it will be, I guess, when they get into the skep, so... Right? It'll make them big enough to pick up. You do not need poisonous mushrooms near you, bees. Okay, let me put down the other... I'll put down both skeps. Yes, yes. And have some more lupine just for giggles and funsies. Boom to boom. Okay, bees. There. What's the size of the hive? There are 2 hives. This one is large. And I think it'll be fine. It should swarm to one of the other of these. There's another one inside that is poor. See this one? But it now sees 4 flowers and it didn't see any flowers before. So maybe it will do a thing. That's good. That's why I put 2 skeps down. In the hopes. Oh, I left cabbage seeds here. Look at that. Okay, I don't need you. Give me these though. Sometimes I'm actually more prepared than I look. King Bolette. We're gonna eat you because reasons. Have a snack. I don't. Well, we'll keep the water lilies. I'm not necessarily interested in all the ferns right now. Thanks, game. They're cool, but not in my inventory. Same with the horsetail. Okay, we'll let them do their thing. That should be... They should be good. There's not as many flowers within their range as I would like, but... You know... Bees that were super easy to find because the structure always spawns with them. I will not complain about that. Okay, now, do we want to run across the top of this mountain real quick and see if we can grab some glacier ice? The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. Since we came out here anyway. And I would also like to kind of look for... do a better job looking at the ground so we're going to find some tin. Or other... like there's a metric ton of copper. We're set on copper. We just did a huge copper run. What are the odds we can get up this mountain relatively easily? I have dirt. I'm not afraid to use it. Ooh, red lupine. Story time. Your server mod likes all of the farming and cooking and stuff, so he also needs honey, and so he needs bees. Makes sense? But he hates the noise they make. Oh god, okay. I'm dying to know what his solution is. There needs to be the muffler mod for Vintage Story like there is for that other block game. So he loves bees, but he hates the noise they make. I like them for all the reasons. Honey-topped food, of course. But also, like, ceiling food for preservation. Wow, here we go. Mountain Goat Winnie. There are some noises in the other block game that I permanently... like, I usually have the muffler mod, even if it doesn't come with a mod pack. I'm playing FTB Evolution right now. And I have the sound of my dog and my cat's barks and meows muted. Don't judge. Because it's like one of the most annoying sounds in Minecraft is the dog bark. IMHO. Oh! Don't waste dirt, Winnie. Okay, that's more copper. Slate. It's good to know we have slate so close. That's one of the best, like, little selective building materials. Ah, yes, this is what I was hoping for. Glacier ice. Poor man's glass, right? Doesn't melt. You can pick it up with a pickaxe. It's fun to slide around on. I might have already gotten some. I can't remember. Also, we have the food shelves. Ooh, there went that first pickaxe. We have the food shelves mod in this, and I believe some of the food storage works better with ice inside of it. Like the little preservation cabinets. Nope says in your world it took you 30 to 40 hours to get bees. Oh my god. You had to go 2,000 blocks in every direction to find them. Did you spawn in a super cold or hot biome? Or was it just like RNG kicking your butt? Damo says, so he skips out. The skips are outside the village. One day, the other admin dug out a small cave under his house, placed a small underground bee farm. What a troll. That's beautiful. Admin ran around for days trying to find the bee sounds. Oh, God. I'd have paid to see that. That's hilarious. That's the perfect kind of troll, I think. Like, I don't think you should destroy people's stuff at all. But filling their base with chickens, putting secret bees under their house, absolutely. All fair game. All fair game. Okay, if I'm not careful, I'm just going to wear out this whole pickaxe on this. And we are still in copper. I think that's good enough. Let me pick up a few of these. What's that? Quartz? And copper and nothing else really fancy. Okay, and if I were my house, we would need to go off the end of this. Whee! Down we go. Oh, I'm hungry. Good thing I have some fish stew. Oh, please. Have a snack. We did a lot today. One day, copper mining. I mean, I guess technically we started that at night, but 5 o'clock in the morning. Ouch, I know. It was too far to jump. My bad. My oboe protests. Oh, hello, Mr. Sheep. I'm gonna mark you. And we're gonna build. You're close enough to the house. Sheeps. With a big X, maybe an X I could actually see the color of. There we go. And I'll come build a pen and bait it. And then we'll use animal cages to pick you up, move you back to base. Just a possibility. Oh no, I don't think we've been to this ruin. I keep seeing it on the map. Is that copper? Yes. Where's my tin at, game? Come on. Oh, bony soil. Yes, please. Oh, look at that. All the things. Forage. I will take that. Sure, why not? I will take your bones. Sorry about disturbing your final resting place, gang. But I'm here for the prizes. Especially the bony soil. Excellent. Just relocating you a little lower with gravity. Okay, forage, yes, we'll take you, because sticks are always good. Tools? I mean, we are still in the flint age, that's fine. Oh, we got a handful of flax. Nice. Where's my out? Beautiful. What are you? More forage. Sure. We're full up. Lots of cranberry bushes. Which I will mark as a little circle. Because eventually I want to expand our... Go around the lake. I want to expand our berry farm into an actual orchard. Because I do love making wine. I don't necessarily drink it, like... I certainly don't drink it much in real life at all, but... Chicken of the woods. That is a mushroom I have never heard of. I have no inventory space, or I would... Grabs it. Let's head back home. Ah, the little sounds. Not enough rain plus RNG hates you. Yeah. Yeah, the rain is... I think I have... we have rain is uncommon? Oh, it's common in this area. Knock on wood, it hadn't rained yet. Which is not great for our garden. I kind of wish I had set... It's the only thing I forgot to do. I meant to make the world damp. Like, just one level up. A little more water. Because I love the rain in this game. Maybe I can adjust that. Oh, good. Our charcoal's done. In we go. Okay. What do we have? Cabbage. Do I have room in the seeds bin? No. The answer is no. But let's take the carrots out. Because y'all are little. Go. And maybe I should have had 2 torches in here. It's very dark. It is so dark. We can put another torch on the wall. Maybe that'll help. Okay, that's all greenery and stuff. Let's go smack some cattails down on our cattail farm. I didn't actually mean to pick these up, but we had to move them out of the way. Might as well benefit. It's a gray house. It's a boring house. Soon it will be fancy. Okay, flowers can go in the log. Oh, that's where all of our seeds are. Okay, let's do this. Flower, flower, flower. And we'll do flowers and tree seeds in there. And seeds, maybe lily pads. Yep. What? That's a mushroom? Oh my lord, how about extra grass too? Remind me that's in there. I'll never remember that. It's fine. Actual bony soil. Handful of those. Flax. I think this might be our first flax. I'm not sure. Oh no, we have a little bit. We have a smidge. And can I put some of these in here? Yes. That's it. Everything else needs to go. I need to make a, now that we have a saw, let me make a seed rack. That's our seed shelf. Cause that'll be I need a pie shelf first. Yes. Okay. That's doable. Totally doable. Like so. And then what? Seed shelf, just add boards around the edge. And now, if we were smart, we would put it out the door near the garden. So like envisioning this as a porch at some point in our lives. Yay, seed organization. Carrot. Because our garden is actually full right now in its current form. And until that changes. There, that'll help us with inventory management too. Need to make chests. That's on the list. Cabbage. And rice. Amazing. Good, good, good. You go back in there. Nope, that's my ladders. That's my food. What are we gonna do with the ice? Let's see. Probably in the kitchen. Because you're empty. Aha. And you can hold weird things like the poultices. And we'll put our mushrooms in the basement. Oh, wow. Why so dark? Yes, all the shrooms. Berries, cranberries, 4 days. Will that knock you up to 3 days? It will. Should we make a barrel and make some wine? Do I have a press? Let's see. Can we make a press? It's called a fruit press. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. Need animal fat, resin, a chisel, and some kind of rod. So it's possible. It is doable. Okay, no more hopping up these. Let's see. We have a metric ton of sandstone. That is not necessarily what I want to build out of. I forgot these seeds. Doop, doop, doop. Carrot? Do we have? Nope. Spelt's just going to have to go underneath. There we go. I'll make another seed rack. And I am somehow very low on the dirts. Okay, June 1. Amazing. How did we get here? Things I need. Storage. Let's make some nails and strips. And let's cook up another batch of... I want to cook up another batch of metal, but I also need more ingot molds. So let's do that real quick. Do some clay forming, because it's at night in Vintage Story, and why wouldn't you do clay forming, right? So, ingot mold. I'm gonna let Napster do these, I think, while I catch up on chat. Oh, yes. Okay, that's a little too slow. I can do it faster. There we go. Do the fine detailed stuff while I sip my tea. So I have 4 of these. I like to have 12. So this makes 6. Let's do... another... Oh, let's just do another 6. It's early. We have plenty of time in the evening, and they're pretty fast. Especially if we use the copy. I also would like some more... We need another pickaxe mold. What else do we need? I can't think of the molds while I'm... We should make molds for chisels, because that's a fast way to do it. Nails and strips. I have extra molds in here. Whatever the mod is that adds a bunch of different molds for some of the crafted stuff. In fact, let me look at them. Let's see. Axe, Falk's Blade, Hammer, Hellhammer, Hoe. Oh, Prospecting Pick. I knew there was something else big we wanted to make. We might have to wait till next episode to do the prospecting, but I want to have the mold. Now that we have a ton of copper, prospecting will hopefully help us get tin. So we can make our way to the Bronze Age. Not that... I think the only reason I would rush... Like, I'll stay in bronze for a long time, but I tend to rush copper because of the durability. Wow. My fingers aren't working today. You wish there was a way to mass produce Crocs. Oh my god, yes. They're, like... I know we now have a pottery wheel, which is cool, but without a windmill, it doesn't really do me a lot of good. And it's slow. Like, it's as slow as the Napster. Which, don't get me wrong, I love it. Like, it saves my hands. But it is slow. It's just a little slower. I mean, I think the pottery wheel hooked up to windmills is fast. And yeah, I should probably make another 8 Crocs or something while we're clay forming. Okay, what do we have? 10, and I have, so we need one more set of 2, and then I'll be happy. Not that I have a workshop big enough to lay anything out yet, but Planning ahead. That's it. That way I don't feel like I waste... like when you heat up metal, I'd like to heat up a whole crucible full. And then I always have enough molds in case I like pour all the things I need. Then I'm like, oh crap, I have a bunch of metal left. Okay, what else do we need? It would be nice to have metal. I gotta go look at what I've made. I don't think I've made other molds. My house is confusing. You gotta go up to go down. We'll fix that at some point. Okay, I have splitter plugs. I have nails and strips. I feel like I should make 2 more splitter plug molds because then you can make 4 at a time. And they're... oh, they are 100 units of metal each. That's fine. Okay, I only have a hammer and a... so I don't have an axe and I don't have a shovel yet. This just makes life easier. Let it clean it up. Thank you. See, now you want me to... now I want to make a bunch of crocs. I also need more storage containers. But now that we can make chests, maybe I can switch to chests. Okay. That's an axe, a shovel, a prospecting pick. What else? Oh, probably not. Probably another pickaxe mold is smart. Because you never need just one pickaxe, especially while we're still in copper. 2 is better. I don't think you need 3, but 2 is good. Is that just me? We're gonna have to prioritize our mold placing. Mold firing. Definitely want the prospecting pick. And I want the ingots. Okay, 6 at a time is fine. So let's do that. And I put all that grass somewhere in the tree trunk, I'm sure. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're just gonna have enough sticks to fire all this. Pit kilns. I need more storage vessels for food storage. I do. Like, we'll end up with, like, I don't know, 20 or so of those. Right? And I have peat out here, so let's make them go fast. Oh, I got all that peat out of there, but sure. Pit kilns are so cool. They are a little laggy. Like, particles are laggy. Or frame ratey. It's not real lag. Hope. Do we think crates are flammable? Let's just put those up one. just in case. Oh yeah, like my tool rack just burned up. Did that burn up the tools on it, or did they fall off? I will cry if my tools burned up. Where the heck? Okay, lesson learned. Did they literally burn up my tools in the rack? That's like a hammer and my stick. So rude. Okay, do not set your tool racks close to your pit kilns. Just FYI. Jeez. Really gonna have to make a hammer and another pair of tongs. Kidding me? Oh. I mean, not that they're hard, but still. That's a whole ingot gone. Give me those tongs. I mean, lol. Seriously. Oh, copper shears. Yes, yes, yes. You're so right. Okay, shears. We need a hammer. Thank God my saw is inside. I have a flint hammer because I have that early chiseling mod. You know what? We could do that to the stairs. What else do we... You know what? Let's just heat them all up because we'll think of something to make. We need all the things. We really, really do. 1 piece of coal. Curzar would be proud. Nice. The other thing I need to do is just straight up make another batch of metal. Smithing with Winnie 101. How to burn up your tools. I would have thought that the mechanic would be at burn the shelf and drop the tool. I can't tell me. I mean, okay, you could melt the tongs, no problem. But you can't tell me that that hammer. Oops, sorry, that hammer would have burned up. How did I even grab that? Give me that. Go back in there. God. Oh, I don't have a hammer. Did I make an extra one? And if so, where did I put it? It was on that rack, I'm sure. Dingleberry, damn. Yeah, the wooden one can't be used for actual metalworking. Oh, well, that was a waste of piece of coal. Unless we can get a hammer made real quick. Let's see. Awesome. Give me some of that copper. What? There's some malachite too. Let's use that up and get it out of our storage. And I can't even break up. We gotta just use this to what we have. Oh no. Oh, this is good. Wait, give me some peat too. I'm glad I moved our peat thing. Put you in there and you in there. Where are we? 97. We can always heat it up again. But it's not the first and it's not the only thing I've burned up with a pit kiln. I've burned up lots of things. Okay, so I have the funniest thing I've ever done with a pit kiln. And it's not really that funny. No, it is. It's very funny. I was starting a new single player. The one before I'm currently playing. And I found a beautiful spot by a lake with really excellent, no rift energy and no bad temporal energy. And I was like, oh, and there's also a ton of peat here. I can use as fuel and I'll just dig out the peat from my basement. So I built my house on a peat farm, a peat deposit. Yeah, you can imagine how well that went. My first pit kiln burned, I want to say a 20 by 5 by 20 block radius. It burned the entire peat deposit up, including my basement and half my house. And it was It was bad enough that I didn't like, and I think a new update came out. I wouldn't call it rage quitting so much as I would call it restarting expeditiously. Yeah, I did burn my whole freaking house down. Well, not the whole house, but the whole underneath the house from one pit kiln. Like, just awesome. Everything. Like, everything. Because I didn't... And I surrounded... Like, I put rammed earth around the pit kiln, but not enough. Because, of course, like, anything one block away, it ignited. So it ignited immediately out. I've been hanging out with a koala too long. Okay, so here's my advice. Do not build your house on top of a fuel source. It's bad for your house. It turns out. Okay, let's eat while we wait for the rest of this. Because I think I'm also going to have to cook more food. Yep. Good news. We're going to have a hot fire. And I have more fishies. Oh, we should check our fish while that cooks. I really should have put the fish baskets next to the garden. Let me just do that, because I keep going out that direction to check them. Just come with me. And I might as well. Did we get that other one? Yes. I keep thinking I put them with the garden, and I didn't. And can I pick y'all up and move you somewhere where I won't forget you? Okay, garden. Garden fishing. Because clearly there are fish here. And I think the only rule is that these have to be surrounded by water. Did I get that last one? I didn't. Where did it go? Acres of forest gone. Not quite, but yeah. I was smart enough to dig like a fire trap around it. Like I dug out 2 blocks around what was burning. A fire break? Yeah, a fire break. That's what you would call it. Yes, go in my baskets. They're delicious. There's not even treats in there for y'all. Sorry. I don't believe in wasting berries on the fish. Oh, here's what we can do. We can decorate the top of our log until I have a quern. Which we can now. But mostly, we'll grind those up. It's interesting we're only getting salmon and small bass from our fish farmingness. And I will... What's 2, 4, 6? I don't know what stays. Yeah, the fillets stay are not... They're also very fast to expire, so... And I don't know, isn't there something about meat in a cellar is not... Like, I should be smoking them or something. Fire. How are you doing? Almost done. I forgot to get vegetables. Or something else to put in here. Let's see. What do we have? Let's do mushrooms. You know what? Let's just use up the ones that we have 6 of. And we'll do field mushroom. The reishi are good for 51 days. We'll do fish and mushroom meal this time for our cooking. Okay, I need to do a little, maybe next time we'll do a little chiseling of a stove area, because that's always fun. Okay, you're done. I have the bar in my hand. Yes, okay, you sit there while I do this. Nice. You still should be plenty of hot to get that cooked, right? I can't imagine not. Okay. Pickaxe. Hammer. Dear God. Ingot. Ingot. I think we're gonna have one extra ingot's worth of liquid in here. That's fine. Yeah. Let's make, how much do I have? 100. Nail and strip. Let's make our first splitter plug. Because I can. Yay, quarry mod! Y'all are 10 hours to go. You're not hot enough to use because I'm waiting on a hammer. It's a feature. Let's use our cheesy chisel. Early game chisel to make our stairs more stair-like. So I think this will work. Like so, and like so. And then I kind of wanted... Will that work? That should work. Nope. Give me that. Give me that. Like that. And like that. And then we'll fix that later. Now we can run up and down stairs without having to hop. Maybe? Maybe? Just temporarily. Make it a little bit easier. I mean, I guess we could make them smaller. More rampy. But I don't know that these necessarily need that. Like, it does make it smooth, but then I feel like that's like not in scale with the house. I don't know. It's definitely smoother. Mostly I just don't want to have to jump when I go upstairs. Okay, that's perfect. And you can go back there. And you can go back there. That is from the mod is early chiseling. Like, and that's all it does. It gives you a flint chisel and a wooden hammer, so you can do chiseling just of cubic blocks. You can't do any like metalworking with it. Damos says, on your old Minecraft server in the early days of Minecraft, you had the guy who claimed a very prominent mountaintop, built an enormous wooden plank house. Oh, I can see this coming. When he finished, he invited us to visit his place, and then he fired up his fireplace in his cozy living room. Guess what happened to his wooden castle? Ah, yes. House à la flambe. I once had, if you've played MC modded, there was a version of some mod that had a block. When it put it in your inventory, it made you set things on fire. You know, like it made you, like it burned you and damaged you, but it also burned things at your feet. Yes. And so I was partner basing with a friend, and I had built an enormous, like, I'm huge, like 4 massive 50 block by 20 block multi-story medieval kind of fantasy buildings, because modded, you need a lot of space, right? And we built over a ravine, and he got one of those blocks into his inventory and burned, like, I want to say 1/3 of the base burned before he got it under control. So when I logged in, it was still covered in water from him putting the fires out. And it was at that point that I never, ever again did I have a Minecraft server that I didn't turn off FireTick. Like, if it was within my power to do, FireTick got turned off. Oh, we have the happy gardening music. So great. We'll also be using the primitive survival watering things, which are so cool. Can't remember what they're called. Watering vessels, irrigation vessels. But that's gonna have to wait until I've made like 1,000 of the storage vessels. We have enough extra to use. Okay, that hammer should be done soon. Our crops are doing pretty good. Yay for high fertility soil. Want to make sure we have enough vegetables and food stocked up for the winter. I have no idea what our average winter temperature is going to be like. It's warm here, but we're only in June. We'll see how hot we get. I'm going to try to take kind of an average of our temperatures. And yes, I know I'm watering an irrigated garden, but look at that growth speed tick up to 98%. That's my favorite thing ever. Or 109%. Why are y'all so slow? I just don't think they've updated. Watering can. And then berries should be ready in 7 days. That's great. Oh, it must be summer. We're getting different fish. Nice, nice. Okay, we definitely need more storage vessels. You were not wrong. In fact, it's probably time to move fish into their own. So I don't completely lose track. Okay, let's go see if our hammer is done. Oh look, we can go up those stairs, no problem. Woo, isn't that exciting? Food's done. We'll just leave it in here for now. How are y'all doing? 7 hours. Should be done by tonight. Are you cold enough to pick up? Yes, barely. Nice. Okay, nails and strips. You can just like go sit down somewhere. Actually, you should probably go in a chest. Yeah. Well, not nails and strips. Those are plugs, but you know what I mean. Pickaxe handle. That's good. Hammer in the offhand. Nope. Wonder where you have to manually water the plants. Maybe we've got some mod running that makes it unnecessary on our server. You also might have better rain. Like, I'm in a common rain area. It's got 75% moisture, right? And that's plenty sufficient for them to go. But there's like, I could get an extra 5% growth speed if I water them. And it's kind of meditative, right? Y'all are cold again. Okay, let's try this one more time and make some nails and strips so I can make storage. That's our goal. Nails and strips and shears. That's right. There was something else. And y'all can go on. Oh, we need to get our coal out of here. Charcoal. Charcoal's done. Nice. That worked out well. Not a whole lot of it, but enough to keep us going. Eventually we'll do like a huge pit, but I'm hoping that we'll just find brown coal and black coal. Primitive survival adds worms. Yes. Oh, 150% growth. I think, have I saved some? I might have some in my like green chest. 51 charcoal from that is not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, y'all are hot tamale. Let's do shears. Boom. Chibi, what's up, girl? Oh no, YouTube didn't notify you at all. I am gonna finish up soon, like maybe 15 more minutes. For vintage storying. It is very likely that I will stream tomorrow morning. Some vintage story. Because I think that's how my schedule's gonna work out. I'm gonna do that other game. Oh, here, we'll do some ASMR cooling off. I'm gonna do Minecraft Monday through Thursday. And vintage story Friday and Saturdays. We'll see how that goes. So right now, I'm streaming every day but Sunday. Okay, let's nails and strips this. But you made it for a little bit. How are you feeling? How are you doing? Happy 4th. Or happy Independence Day, whatever. I like 4th. And let's do another one. Is there anything else we're dying to have that we don't have that I may have accidentally... Oh, you know what I really want? The hand planer. Probably. Oh, a wrench. God, I want all the things. We'll make a big batch of... I have my saw. We have the prospecting pick. I think... Is that one of the things that I killed? Oh no, that's what's cooking. Is a prospecting pick mold. Yeah, more chests. Let's do that. More nails and strips. Nails and strips. A smithing we go, a smithing we go. Ta-da! Yes, nice. Okay, last one. Wrench to turn things. Actual chisel to chisel things. I think we want an actual chisel to chisel things. Cool, you're gonna have to set an alarm instead depending on YouTube. Yes, I do stream at 9 a.m. Sometimes I'm a couple of minutes late, sometimes I'm a couple of minutes early, but 9 is my target. It is my target. Let's do wrench because that's one of those things that's really handy. Especially if we find cool rubble things in the ruins and they're directional. The wrench is the only way to turn them around. Same with the ability to, when we're copy pasting blocks. Okay, let's go throw all this in the water. Yes. The sizzle is real. Ah. All the things. I won't heat these up yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick them in here. Because that's a good place to store them as any. And let's grab our lumber. Oh my god, chests, here we come. 8 chests, hallelujah. And you know I'm going, I think at least 3 big ones. Little ones are nice to stick in corn. You know what? Let's just go big right now. We need the storage. So, kitchen. You could go there. So we can put green stuff in there. I'm gonna stick a couple in here just to get us started. Ah, it's so much better. And now we can transfer a lot of this stuff out of our food storage things and put them in chests. Like we're gonna put wood and dirt things in here. And we'll put crafted and gear things, decorative, in here. We'll stick we'll make another tool shelf. Because we now have more tools. We won't put it anywhere near our fires. Just saying. Yeah, anything like decorative can go in there. And then all of our metals. Precious things, all of our bling. Bling can go in here. So quartz, metals, fuel. I consider resin to be precious. 100%. And now we can move these guys down. Give me that. Did I get everything out? Nope, the beams. We can move these guys downstairs. So you are metal, you are wood. You are destined for the basement. Nice, nice. I think what we want to do is do food on the ends, food on the back wall. Barrels on the back wall, food on the front wall. Let's do that. Nope. Can you pick that up? Oh no, I have some in my offhand. There we go. Fishies, veggies, and then we need a bunch of shelves. It's always the organizing. That's probably one of my favorite parts. Okay, and then kitchen, like you guys. The thing I keep in the kitchen is my bony soil. Don't ask. And the ice. We'll make a pan. And then y'all can just be for random stuff. Who knows? Like probably our super bling. Like our temporal gears and rusty gears. Can go in the little basket so I don't lose track of them. And then you can also transition to maybe the wood. Can be wood and green things for now. And what did I say? Building blocks in here, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. Kitchen has building blocks. Or blocks, as it were. Okay, and then you can go downstairs. Nice. Because storage vessel. Into the dark, spooky cellar. Well, I can still reach you in the corner, right? Yeah, so we'll do food around these three walls, and then barrel-y things like wine and stuff. There should be enough room. We'll eventually have more cellars and expand, but I think for right now, we just want to get us through this first winter with good food storage. Wow, we need a lot more crocks. We need a cooking station. And I think what I want to do for that, let's just test this real quick. Do I have firewood? Oh, just looking at it, Winnie. So I think what we want to do is along this wall, chisel around these three fires. It's some kind of stovey chimney thing, and then cut windows in the front so that we can cook 3 meals at a time. That seems reasonable. And then that will also require a roof. Let's consider how to do that. Did I put rammed earth downstairs? No. Do I have enough to make a ceiling for our kitchen. I don't know. Let's just try. It's not going to be fancy. It's going to be literally... Do over. I get spazzy about climbing up on things. And then I leap. Okay, we're just going to do it like I did over here, which is conserve blocks by only covering what we need to, because we haven't picked our actual blocks for these yet. And in fact, I'm going to make sure that the oven side is the first one to be covered, like where we're going to have actual fires. Oh my goodness. I've got block fatigue. Nothing places where I want it. Look! A roof! Amazing. Done. Yay! That needs to be more oak. I think I just ran out of oak logs. Oh no, I think I was leaving it. No, we have oak. What the heck? You are right here. Oop, that's not a whole lot. Can you give me more? Thank you. I know it's dark. I also know I can't get up there anymore. Oop. Let's finish that out. Yay! It's kind of sort of coming together. I think we want to do a combination of, I want the slate with something. I don't know what. Shall we do a little fun, crazy chiseling of ice? I've never done this. This is an experiment. Let's see if it works in the kitchen. So if I do that, they're not really transparent, but if I chisel them, and then we kind of take the front sides off. Nope, put that back. There, it's really hard to see. Oh, we're getting weird shadows. That's okay. Like, how does that treat us? Let's see. I don't think I do need. I have a mod that, or maybe I'm considering a mod. I don't know if I put it in yet. That might be too thick. I think I might like being able to see. If we took it down really thin. What if we left a little border? One left. Wouldn't be Vintage Story without some chiseling, right? Eh. Does thin help? I can't tell. Oh, I feel like there's a misclick in there somewhere. Yeah, like right there. I don't think leaving the edge helps. It's just going to be very blue. But it does cover the window? I don't know. Chibi's like, I need a lot more Crocs. I said I need a lot more Crocs, and she thought, there are Crocs in this game? Roof more like second floor. Yes. I mean, we are going to go up, for sure. I think we can swirl a staircase to go up to the second floor in above this one. That's the plan anyway. That's why I made it a corner stair. Like, I think this would be I don't know, maybe we'll put our storage above the kitchen, like real storage, like just a room full of chests up there. And then bedroom on top of this room, which is our living room, basically. And then we're going to have a real workshop, but I think I'm going to move it out to that area and make this house. I don't know. Oh, look, all our stuff is done. Let's get all these out of here. Yay. All the molds. Prospecting pick for the win. And let's go ahead and fire these while I'm thinking about it. Do I have enough sticks? I think the answer is no. Nope. But you do know what we do have, despite it being the middle of the night. Blech. I guess when I close that window off, I'll be sad I can't climb through the window. Oh, do you know what I forgot? We need to eat our delicious fish stew. So let's do that. Nice. And we made shears. Let's go to our little terrible impromptu forest and shear the stuffing out of some of these and get some sticks. Oh, I love shears. Shears feels like the most OP game changer after punching so many trees. Oh, we have some wolfy friends around us. That's good. Dogs to keep us company. Unfortunately, I did not install the mod that lets you tame the wolves. So many sticks. Pines and maples are great for sticks. Pines in particular. Uh-oh, the video stops loading. You got the ball of death? No! It has to be your internet, man. I just want to slap it sometimes. Give me all the sticks. Thank you, game. Okay, I might have planted the pine trees a little too close to each other. That's okay. Like, we literally have a forest up here. But you need a bunch of... I mean, trash wood's not the right word, because pine is perfectly acceptable. It makes great accent wood. But there's a lot of stuff that doesn't adhere to the color of the wood you're using, and you just need a lot of wood for it. And pine is a reasonable wood to farm in bulk. For generic wood things, because birch doesn't really give you many logs per be me, see Vintage Story, see what people chiseled, get Vintage Story, play Vintage Story for 2 years, and never do chiseling in Vintage Story. I go through phases. Like, I'll be extreme chiseling girl for a while, and then I'll just leave things plain forever, and then I'll go, like, make cave drawings on every wall in my house. Just wait for the decorating. That's kind of my jam. Okay, let's see if we can get to that second axe that's using up our inventory. and go fire those things, and then I need to call it a day. Wow, this is a big pine tree. That's good. We need the wood. We need the wood. Beautiful. It all fall down. Our little miniature piney woods are here. These grew really fast. Maybe it's because Winnie has her sapling growth settings turned up to 11. I have it on the fastest growth setting. I'm too spoiled by the other block game. Frankly, I think I did a good job balancing the settings for a modded playthrough, right? Like, we want to be kind of fast about stuff, especially the harvesting of things. Okay, I think that's good. I've got like 29 seeds. We are not going to run out of trees anytime soon. Clear out just a tiny bit of the underbrush here. Apparently I just went to town on the pine trees. Okay. Where's my house? There we go. Thanks, Forest. Thanks, Forest. Let's fire these. Now that we have plenty of sticks. Oh, it's 2 more than I needed, but that's okay. Ta-da! Another cozy. Okay, we're the 2nd of June. We did pretty good. 4 days in one stream. There we go. Inventory is a mess. I will deal with that. Oh, you know what we could do is make a real bed. Oh no, we don't have linen yet. Straw bed it is. We'll just sleep till dawn. Chibi said it is your internet connection. Probably too many people using it at once. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's plenty. Plenty of sleeping. Let's go. Woo! Kitchen with roof. Who dis? Yeah, we made fish stew. We gathered all. Oh no! Go the other way. I wish it would turn around. Let's see. No, not that way. There we go. We made fish stew. We mined a metric ton of copper. We made some tools. We burned up our tools. Lesson learned. Don't put them near your pit kilns. I am a little bit directionally challenged with this game. Also, I think I got the cutest hat from the first ruin I have ever had in game. Like the little, what is it even called? The lackey hat, which has no, it's like in such bad condition. All my clothes. We need that harvest of flax to come in before the winter. We need to dig a pit and catch a bear, I think, so we get a big pelt, or hopefully find a clothing trader. Okay, but we will address some of that tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank y'all very much for joining me today. This was a delightful morning to spend with you in Vintage Story. You are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.